Hypixel has got a bit of a problem where their rules are not being enforced correctly, allowing people to bypass restrictions set by the user and enabling people to do and say things they shouldn't. My name is Maessa, and that's the topic of this video. If you guys are going to enjoy this video, then please leave a like and subscribe. Now, let's dive right in. This whole video idea got started when I was playing solo Bedwars a few days ago. I was feeling good because even after not playing for a while, it seemed my skill hadn't left me. So as it came down to the final 1v1, where I'm going for another person's bed, I'm able to damage them and destroy their bed, and send them into the void. Some of you are probably wondering why I'm bringing up this random game that I had. We'll come back to it in a minute, but first, I thought I should just mention an interesting feature on Hypixel. Hypixel shows that they actively support people that speak other languages than English on Hypixel by the use of the Select Language menu. You can find this menu under the My Profile Player head in your hotbar. When looking at this menu, you can see they are trying to support a lot of languages besides English. Those as of recording being German, French, Dutch, Spanish, Italian, Simplified and Traditional Chinese, Brazilian Portuguese, Russian, Korean, Polish, Japanese, Pirate Speak, European Portuguese, I think, and Greek. Now don't get me wrong, it's incredible that they are trying to support this many languages, and with Minecraft having sold over 200 million copies worldwide, more and more people may want to play multiplayer with their friends. So from a business perspective, I completely understand why you would want to support so many languages, but at the same time, you don't want to come out with a half-baked product, because we know those don't look too pretty. This is all just speculation on my part, but I would have to guess that they add support for a foreign language for each specific game mode, and they choose the language to support based on its player count from which country's main language is different from English. And the way they are able to know what countries their server is being played on is probably due to them being able to see a user's IP address when they join. Now, let me simplify that. Hypixel sees who's on their server, and if a lot of people are playing in an area, most likely a different country where the main language isn't English, they add support for whatever that country's main language is. Again, this is all just speculation. Now, let's bring up that Bedwars encounter that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. After throwing the guy into the void, in his final moments, he said something that I could not read. And that's because it was in Spanish. I decided to type it into Google Translate, which doesn't always give accurate results, but I thought it'd get me close enough so I could understand what he wanted to convey. And what I got was this. Yeah, some guy just cussed me out on Hypixel, but this confused me. On Hypixel, you can toggle different chat filters, and I personally have the profanity filter on high on all chats. This means I shouldn't be able to see any profanity in public chat, party chat, guild chat, or even private messages. This brought up an idea. If Hypixel is natively supporting all these languages, even if they aren't English, they have to follow the Hypixel network rules. Rule 1 is called Respect All Players. Under what do we mean by respecting all players, it says behavior that is not allowed. And under that, one of the things that is not allowed is overuse of bad language. Now I know this can be seen as nitpicky and more of a me problem, but using 2 curse words on me over losing a video game is overuse of bad language, in my opinion, especially in a game primarily played by children. The reason I bring these points up is not because I was hurt by this dumb comment. You go to any public middle or high school these days and you'll probably encounter worse. I bring these points up to bring attention to Hypixel how their current language system is fundamentally flawed. Even if something is said in another language, people can easily bypass Hypixel's chat filters. This is one of 2 possible problems. Either Hypixel has not put in proper chat filters on languages other than English, or you are able to change your Hypixel language and bypass any chat filters. Personally, I believe the first option is more realistic, considering if you change your Hypixel language, chat messages by others are still in the language they were originally written in. So not that this should be at the top of Hypixel's priorities, but if Hypixel can improve on their foreign language system one day, that would be a nice improvement. Sorry if this video was more nitpicky, because I can almost guarantee a lot of people will think that I'm being annoying pointing this out. In reality, this probably won't get fixed anytime soon, but I did just want to put in my 2 cents, even if no one really cares. Also, if I sound under the weather, it's because I got my 2nd dose of the COVID vaccine the other day, and it's just been taking its toll on me. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, then please leave a like, comment ideas for future videos, and if you haven't already, subscribe. I'm Maessa, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.